Alright, what's going on? So, welcome to Need for Speed Carbon. This is a direct sequel to Need for Speed Most Wanted, which I have just recorded. I'll leave links in the description to my previous Need for Speed Most Wanted playlist. If you haven't watched it yet, definitely watch it before this one. And I'm just gonna go onto the options menu and take off the music. So you guys don't, so I don't get copyrighted or whatever. It's a shame, because this game does have some good music too. Not as good as Most Wanted, I don't think, but it's still good enough. But, you know, copyright, I can't show you guys anything. Anyways, yeah, I got so much I want to talk about this game. It was one of my favorite games. I still have the PlayStation 2 disc that I've bought when I was 16 years old, when this game first came out. So that was 11 years ago by now. That's right, it's like an 11-year-old game. That's insane. Again, still one of my favorites.
Start up.
Felt disappointed. Between the heat and the cruise, you need to walk away. Take my car. Go. Get out of here.
Guess who's back?
Alright, so we still have the BMW M3 GTR from Most Wanted. We still have Cross coming after us. Now you must be asking what's changed, because this still, you know, this is coming straight up from Most Wanted. Okay, so again, this game adds so much more. It's insane. So I'm gonna start telling you guys what's new in this game. If you don't know, as most people, this is a classic. You should know this by now, even better than me. But if you don't know, so what the changes, what divided this game is, let's just start first and foremost. This is kind of like a throwback of the Underground series. As you can obviously tell, this is mostly at nighttime. So most of the scenes, most of the gameplay is at night. As a matter of fact, all of it. There is no daytime, so they went into the only day or only night kind of phase in Need for Speed. But I'll tell you more as soon as this sequence plays anyways.
How you been? It's time to settle a little score from Rockport. You think?
I don't remember asking for your help, Croc. What makes you think you can bounty hunt in Silverton without my approval?
It's Cross. Now this guy's from out of town.
Been a long time, kid. What's his bounty?
150K.
David, take care of this guy.
So, that's what you've been up to.
Nikki, this should be interesting.
How dare you show your face here!
Whoa, hey,
Go, mate.
Control yourself.
I still don't know what happened that night you took off. But I do know you're into me now for some serious cash. Things have been getting a little too close for comfort around here with all these crews battling for new territory. I think I could use someone with your skills to help me out. The way I see things, I bailed you out of a serious jam twice now. Time for you to return the favor. Nikki, what do you say you show your old friend the ropes?
You gotta be joking, right?
You got a better idea? Then let's get him started, right away. Don't disappoint. Not again.
Thanks for waiting up.
Yeah, sure, Nikki. Hey, who's the third wheel?
Doesn't matter. Darius made all these cars available to you. Pick one, whichever one you want.
Hey, if there's three, do I get one? I mean, I don't care which one, although I am partial to the one with the sweet rims.
Why don't you just make sure the tanks are filled?
That's great. I'm the monkey!
Pick one. Let's get this over with.
Alright, so your car was totaled while escaping from Cross. Select the car class you want to start with your career. The choice will determine which cars and parts you have. One of the things in this game is the cars. There's three major types of cars in handlings. You got the tuners. Let's go start with the muscles. You got the muscle, which is really fast on acceleration, but the handling is absolutely awful. You got the, of course, the top speed isn't great either, but it's higher than most. So they're really fast, terrible handling. You got the exotic cars, which are kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. So they're great at all of them, with the only downside being the costs. They're really expensive. They're actually the most expensive of all that. But top speed, acceleration, and handling, they excel in. And then you got the tuners. Top speed and acceleration aren't all that great, but the handling is insane. Now, to me personally, I'm going to go and choose the tuner because, one, I like the RX-8, and two, handling in this game, to me, is everything. And this is one of the things that I remember disliking about this game. Not sure how I'm going to feel about now because I haven't played this in about 10 years. But one of the things I used to dislike about this game is the handling. It used to be awful. Like, it's completely, most wanted handling was great, right on point. This one, it doesn't feel all that great. It feels more realistic, more like sim type rather than arcadey. So, and sorry about that, my controller kind of stopped working and it made me not respond to any of my controls, so I had to kind of sort that out. But yeah, doesn't matter if you win or lose, this is just a warm-up kind of race, just to show you what the game's got, and I gotta get myself used to this. Now, like I was saying, the changes are, one is of course it looks like Underground series. It's got cops still has the police, but not with an emphasis on it. It's got something that's completely new and different, which is kind of like a heat zone area, where zones are controlled by gangs, and then you have to, you know, dominate those gangs in those zones. And there's no most wanted blacklist or anything like that. Again, police in heat levels are in zone heats as well, are increased or, you know, decreased depending on the zone, but you don't have to do bounties or milestones or anything like that. It doesn't have that much emphasis on police. Police is there, it's still great, not, you know, one of the main attractions anymore. What you do have, as completely brand new as well, is the new Autosculpt mode. That was just a test drive, so it doesn't matter what place I come, but I still managed to get second even though I started last. Before I go into Autosculpt, another thing you guys should notice is we have crews in here as well. And you can race with a buddy.
Just listen to her. And I'll stick around and I'll help out. Make sure she's not too hard on you.
Like this guy that looks like Eugene from Walking Dead. Yeah, so she's probably gonna explain all this right here anyways. But yeah, crews are people that just drive with you and they got special abilities. Wingmen, I suppose you call them. Alright, so blockers obviously they block other cars. She's blocking me more than him, but yeah, that was a successful block, I suppose. Yeah, I don't like the drafting because I'm not very good at it. And yeah, apparently that was a draft, even though I didn't sling past or anything like that. Yeah, scouts are activated all the time and they'll just give you any kind of, you know, not secrets in the rest, but if there's any shortcuts, they'll find it and they'll obviously mark it on the map.
You want to keep in mind that your wingmen will only work for a limited time. Once they're trained, they'll stop helping out, but they will stay with you and build back up until they're ready to do their thing again. And wingmen are like knobs. If you use them too early in the race, they won't be ready when you need them most. Okay, I think you got the basics. Now take it on to the streets.
Alright, now that we know all about these crews, well, about the wingman system, I suppose, not about the cruisers yet. But we're learning about that. Again, this game brought so much.
That's all you need to get started. I'm done wasting my time on you. Later, Neville.
Well, guess it's just you and me. Let's go find some trouble.
Again, the game improved in pretty much every single aspect possible in a Need for Speed series at the time.
You're out in Rockport, huh? Man, a lot has changed since you took off. There are tons of crews in this town. Everywhere, man. Crazy.
Dispatch, possible code 6 just flew by me. I'm moving up, see if I can ID him.
Look out, cops!
I need a hand with this vehicle. 1044 on my position.
About 14 minutes in, we already have police.
I got your back. I'll lose the heat. Stay on the pedal.
Gonna have to shake these cops now. And just like Most Wanted, the police can be as harsh and brutal. I think, as a matter of fact, it's a lot harder here, or it can get a lot harder. But yeah, again, same most wanted kind of police in here. Not like, you know, most recent Need for Speed games where, you know, police are, I don't know, the police AI is just not as good as it used to be. They just give up too easily, and just sometimes you just get off track and don't follow you. And obviously in these new games the police is just a nuisance more than anything, where back here it was just like, you know, part of the game, I suppose. So used to be really good. But yeah, again, like this game improved in pretty much every single aspect and then some. So enough to say that it was, you know, when Need for Speed was at its highest thing. Even though most people prefer Most Wanted, just the fact that the amount of customization you can do, the crews, the every single race you can unlock stuff. I don't know. It's just, I don't know why I didn't play this game more when, you know, back in the day. Obviously I was crazy about it, and I've played it. I had it on the PS. I still have the PS2 disc. Still got my PS2 and everything, so I still play it on there. Can still play it on there, should I say? I don't think I have for a long time. Mostly because on the console the loading times kill it for me, because it takes so long to load, and anything you do it's gotta load and then you gotta wait. Whereas on the PC it's a lot more snappy, especially if you don't even have to, but if you do it on a solid state, then the, you know, loading times are practically almost non-existent.
Hey, we need to meet up. I've given you coordinates to a safe house. Meet me there.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why I wasn't... I don't know, there must be something about Underground 2 that always... It's always been my favorite, and Most Wanted is right close next to it. Carbon is like more like, yeah, I like it, but I don't love it as much, I suppose. But yeah, I think my Most Wanted series did quite well, so with the response I had, I might as well just do this one too. Got nothing to lose. The game is not that long, but it's long enough that will keep me entertained for a while. And I missed that exit, of course, because I'm talking. Sorry about that. This is like a stock car, and this is as stock as it can be. So I'm starting to just trying to get used to it. Just to everything, how it handles and whatnot. Which it handles great. I mean, you know, moving around, it's fantastic. I just gotta get used to the game again. But once I get there, I'll be okay. Ah, my garage.
Darius gave you the safe house. You can use it to fix your car or chill out when the heat's on.
You need a wingman, and it looks like I'm it. Let me show you inside.
Alright, Neville has joined the crew. This is a crew management screen. Here you can select crew members to join in races, customize crew members' cars, view crew members' bodies, view this fire crew, and such and such. So, this is your crew screen, which you can have people in. Now, I think you can only hire up to a maximum of 3 or 2 or something like that. You can have 1 active and then 1 hired, I think it is. And obviously they all have their skills, meaning that some of them let you customize your cars, and then, you know, depending on the person that you have, different customization options you'll have available. So that's very important to keep in mind. So it's not just in career mode. You can just customize every single car. I mean, you can customize them, but then again, you won't have access to the Autosculpt, which I'll be showing you guys as soon as I unlock parts to Autosculpt and do my car, which I have unlocked some off camera already. I've played some off camera game. I've done some non-career where you can unlock. I'm gonna try and name my crew again like The Walking Dead. I like the Saviors, but I can't put a space on, so I'm just gonna call them Saviors. Yeah, there we go. I think this is the part where it will explain everything about territories.
All the crews are always fighting over territories. Just check with your map if you want to see what's going on. The minor crews push and pull, but you'll see that most of Palmont City is divided up between Kenji's Bushido, Wolf's TFK, and Angie's 21st Street crew. Your rep? Okay, you have no rep, but you win a few races and you'll end up owning an area, and that's what'll build up your rep. Once the crew bosses see you as a threat, they'll probably come looking for you. If they challenge you, then you got a shot at taking over their turf.